Um, okay, but okay, artificial intelligence education. We okay. First of all, hi, my name is Ramazan. I'm Mathematics Education Department in Afyonkarahisar University in Turkey. And today, Vera Butova asked me, can you present any educational presentation? And I want to present artificial intelligence in education, a new topic and a new trend maybe in education. But artificial intelligence, not a new topic, but maybe in education is a very trend. Okay. Can you see this?
We can see everything.
Okay. First of all, introduction. Education is an important part of life for everyone, and good education plays a vital role to have successful life, as we know, because all of them is a educator, and in order to improve the education system for the students, there are always a lot of changes happening around the world, ranging from the way of teaching to the type of curriculum. Artificial intelligence and robotics technologies don't manufacture robots only the industrial use, but also being used in almost every field for healthcare, marketing, tourism, and accommodation industries where social interaction is prevalent. One place where artificial intelligence is poised to make big chances is in education. A report from the United States, the artificial intelligence about, and if you want to, I will sharing with you this report. They said rising interest in AI in education. As we know, naturally, educators wonder if the rapid advances in technology in everyday lives could help. Like all of us, educators use AI-powered service in their everyday life, such as voice assistants. You can using Android mobile phone, you can use Google Assistant. If you use Apple products, you can use Siri, tools that can correct grammar. We especially all the academicians using Grammarly is a AI tools. Complete sentences. When you're texting a message, your telephone or mobile phone or the computer complete your sentences very easily. Many educators are actively exploring AI tools as they are newly released to public. They are exploring how AI can enable writing or improving lesson. It's important for us, for the educators, as well as their process for findings, choosing, and adapting materials for using in their lessons. Then educators are also aware of new risk normally because useful, powerful functionality can also accompany it with new data, privacy, and security risk because you can the software ask you permit your voice and your face and they become a privacy and security risk. Educators recognize that AI can automatically produce output that is inappropriate or wrong. I think it's the very important about the AI because especially privacy and the security risk is very high in the AI, all of our daily lives. They are well aware of teachable moments and pedagogical strategies that a human teacher can address but are undetected or misunderstood by AI models. Educator concerns are manifold, as we know, a lot of manifold. Everyone in education has a responsibility to harness to good to serve educational purposes, while also protecting against the dangers that may arise as a result of AI being integrated in EdTech, as we know, educational technology. Then, in that case, everyone in education has a responsibility to harness the good serve educational priorities, because all of them, we are educators, and we have responsibilities to harness the good serve our students or people, while also protecting against the dangers that may arise as a result of AI being integrated in educational technology. Yes. In that report, the United States Educational Department, on behalf of that report, 3 reasons address AI in education. First of all, first reason, AI may enable achieving educational purposes in better ways, at scale, and with lower cost. You can prepare a test or examination. You easily prepare with AI, very a bit of time and very with lower cost. It's very useful. AI may also enable teachers to extend the support they offer the individual students when they run out of time. It's very important, I think, because run out of time, very bit of time, you can learn easily. Developing resources that are responsive to the knowledge and the experience students bring to their learning, as we know, their community and the cultural assets. It's very important because very different people comes our university or schools, different cultural assets is a priority, and the AI may enable greater customizability of curricular resource to meet local needs. AI customizability to curricular, I think it's the main useful thing. Second, urgency and importance rise through awareness of system level risk and the anxiety about potential future risk. Because AI replaced the teacher, there is a new discussion, but the departments of education in who write this report, some teachers worry that they may replace to the contrary. The departments firmly reject the idea that AI could replace teacher. Example of discrimination from algorithmic bias are on the public's mind, such as a voice recognition system doesn't work as well with regional dialects, or an exam monitoring system that may unfairly identify some groups of students for disciplinary action. That's a educational department said there is no problem because AI couldn't replace teacher, said, but for now, I think. Third, urgency arises because of the scale of possible unintended or unexpected consequence. When AI enables instructional decisions to be automated at scale, educators may discover unwanted consequences. In a simple example, as we know, if AI adapts by speeding curricular pace for some students and by slowing the pace for other students, achievement gaps could widen. In some cases, the quality of available data may produce unexpected results. And we can see this presentation, AI and education. And what is the AI and education? Service robots, as we know, are social robots now that interact directly with individual and fulfill the physical, cognitive, emotional, and social needs individuals. Recently, it was observed that the number of studies, it's very important, number of studies on the employment of social robots in education has increased. These studies, you know, the SOFIA, as you know, the AI with hybrid machine and human hybrid. These studies reported positive findings on the employment of social robots in educational setting. However, they also indicated certain problems. It's very important, I think. One of these problems was the ontological boundary problem due to the anthropomorphic design of these robots. Certain studies on human-social robot interaction demonstrated that human-machine, Sophia is a human machine, distinction has blurred. Humans started to attribute anthropogenic traits these robots, such as intention, emotion, purpose, while these studies categorize these robots as live or hybrid. This paragraph may be philosophical of AI. This paragraph mentioned especially philosophical basic for AI, but it's a I think in the future there's a big problem because human robots maybe replaced our employee or working area, etc. I think, and AI and education. The opportunities for AI in education are enormous, by the way, ranging from personalized learning plans and the coaching using AI, robot teachers, automation of administrative tasks to equal access for all students. AI will change education forever. That's the main idea, our presentation. AI will change education forever. Let's look at how AI is changing education. AI benefits us personalized learning. In China, marching ahead with AI in classroom, as we know, they are rapidly reshaping its education system, and AI is central to changing how students learn. In the past years, a completely new industry appeared, and millions of students now use some form of AI to learn in China. This ranges from digital learning platforms where AI mentors students to tracking emotion, attention in classroom using, and facial recognition. Facial recognition, it's very important, and I think it's very dangerous now, for now. AI is becoming pervasive in Chinese education system. Personalized learning, one of China's largest AI education companies is Squirrel. Squirrel is a company, an educational company. And the Squirrel AI Learning is an AI-powered education provider. It's a very big company. The company offers personalized after-school tutoring using adaptive learning for students. This entails that the technology responds to how students performs. Consequently, each student receives a tailor-made, highly personalized training program. Through assessments, the system understands a student's weakness and strengths, and students will only learn what they do not know. It's very important, personalized learning about AI, very important benefits for AI, I think. Facial recognition in education, especially in China, facial recognition is widely used in China, as we know, because everywhere there are a lot of cameras, and the facial recognition is very open.
The state prefers to take everything, to keep everything in control.
Yes, yes. Especially that way, controlling everything, and that now facial recognition education, it's very interesting, as we know, increasingly also in schools and classrooms. First of all, students need to scan their faces and access their campus. They no longer need wallets or ID cards, as they can identify themselves or pay the canteen with their faces. It's very interesting. Once they are in the classroom, the students, a camera tracks whether students are paying attention or not. Recently, in Chinese school, it's going on. In Hangzhou, started experimenting with facial recognition technology that scans students every 30 seconds. It's very disgusting, I think. Every 30 seconds,
It's annoying.
Annoying, yes, annoying. The information shared with teacher, parents, and the school leader. It's too annoying, I think. Facial recognition, as you know, you can see the my presentation now. Vera, you can see.
We can see facial recognition in education. It's okay.
Yes. How to facial recognition education works and how class career system capturing, scanning. The server analyzes the footage and identifies each student's face in this classroom. Storing your facial data is encrypted and stored Hangwang server. Hangwang is a school, I think. And the classification. The students in class behaviors are placed into 5 categories, powered by deep learning neural networks, listening, writing, sleeping, or answering. The facial recognition is recording your behavior. If you pay attention or not, you have a score. And the Hangwang's deep learning algorithm then analyze each student's behavioral data and score each student between 0 to 100 per score. And your scores sharing parents, teachers, and the school leader. And our score now 84.
Artificial intelligence can be very dangerous if it is combined with the communist ideology and the desire of the state to have everything in total control.
Yes, everything is under the control. It's very annoying, I think. But AI in education bring us some useful and meaningful needs. But this is very not good, I think. Okay, we go on. AI benefits us smart and adaptable content. As we know, traditional students learn using textbook and which carefully created and upload and updated once a year. And especially with the fast-changing world, we live in this can be problematic. With the use of digital textbooks, it becomes possible to update the books whenever necessary. Its AI becomes very easily like this digital textbook. However, digital textbooks have many more advantages. They offer more interactive learning experience and reader receives customized content. Automatic grading. This stage, understanding how students learn and read text is valuable information. Once you use AI to understand how students learn content can be adapted in real time. In addition, AI can help you to understand how students answer exam question. Often, how a student answer a question in an exam explain more about the knowledge and skill present than the actual answer. Conclusion. Teachers become a coach in AI, I think. When AI steps in the role of the teacher changes in the school of tomorrow, maybe in emerging the AI, our educational system in the world, tomorrow schools, teacher and the machines collaborate to help students learn faster, more efficiently, and better. This will allow teachers to focus on different aspects of job. With the AI taking over, tasks such as testing and grading, developing a personalized curriculum. It's very important, personalized curriculum. And or understanding students' emotion. The teacher will have more time for the social skills. Consequently, the role of teachers will move move from teacher to coach and the facilitator. And then another topic, AI, application roles of artificial intelligence in education. What benefits for us, gives benefits for us? Virtual facilitator, very good. Smart content, it gives us smart content, automated graded, data accumulation, chat campus, adaptive learning, proctoring may be annoying, like a facial recognition, chatbots, personalized learning. Personalized learning may be best useful thing for AI. Application roles of AI in education. We can automate basic activities in education with AI. Additional support for students with AI tutor. Helpful feedback to students and teachers with AI-driven programs, and I'm presenting some programs and the useful programs for students and teachers soon. Finding improvement required in course with AI. AI could change the role of teacher, personalized education with AI, generating smart content with AI. We can do this. Benefits of AI for students. What are these? Education at any time. As we know, there was a pandemic situation in the world 2 years ago, and education at any time. We goes on teaching and learning activities in the online stage. Education at any time. Maybe it's preparation for AI for education, the pandemic online education system, maybe, I think. And the educational platform adapts according to students' needs. And the virtual mentors, these are benefits for students, I think. And the advantages of schools and teachers, what are they? Benefits for schools and teachers: personalization, curriculum automatic formation, deep involving to the education process, chance to find the best teacher, ability to detect weaknesses. And the other presentation, these are the explanation about the benefits for schools and teachers. Maybe there is a, as you see, MyEdMatch. This is a system and applies working principle that are similar to a dating site. They match a school and the most appropriate candidate based on a set of specific criteria, such as a teaching experience and soft skills, comparing this information with a school or a class that need this experience the most. This is a program, it's a system, and you can chance to find the best teacher about your topic for AI. A sum up, we all of say application of AI in our daily life. We are emerging with the AI because everyday application you can use in your home or school or office. Navigation application, robotic application, healthcare, etc., gaming application, education application, online shopping application. The artificial intelligence now lives with us. First of all, features of AI. Now, some features of AI. AI is deep learning, facial recognition, as we said, automate tasks, data ingestion, cloud computing, because our data storing the cloud computing and the big data, quantum computing, and the chatbots. I explained the chatbots and the ChatGPT. ChatGPT, as we know, the students knows very well. ChatGPT chatbots and the artificial intelligence in education. ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot, and the drawing on tons and tons data and massive processing power. It uses GPT-3, but now GPT-4 technology to let users talk to the AI about practically anything. It will write you a song, tell you a story. It's very interesting. Write your lesson plan. You can write good prompts. The ChatGPT. ChatGPT, can you prepare a lesson plan? ChatGPT write your lesson plan very good. My students, especially my colleagues' students in other state, he said to me, his students solving the problem, mathematical problems, linear algebra is the very hard lesson in the mathematics, linear algebra. They solving the linear algebra's problems with ChatGPT, and they scores 94. It's enormous.
But it is cheating.
Cheating, yes. And do your students' homework of them. And what is ChatGPT? And I asked the ChatGPT, what are you? And it said to me, I'm an artificial intelligence assistant trained by OpenAI to help answer questions and provide information on a wide variety of topics. It writes very good and meaningful and organized meaningful information. ChatGPT, when you write a good prompt, I will share how can we good prompts on ChatGPT. If you want, I will share, Vera. If you your prompts are very good and it answer you meaningful and organized good information. And the ChatGPT write an essay about whatever you want and topic. It's very interesting, I think. What is chatbot?
It's very interesting, but it is dangerous because it is not the student's creative activity.
Yes,
creative. Just applying. It is cheating. Generally speaking, it is cheating. It is not fair.
I think
you can have 100 points out of 100, but your brain, your own brain, is not developed properly.
Yes. Especially the creativity is very stopped with ChatGPT, but my colleagues Gamze use it, and now I'm using a ChatGPT. It's very useful for us. And the last one, what is a chatbot? As we know, a chatbot is a computer program designed to simulate conversation with human users, especially over the internet. Chatbots are often used in customer services, marketing, and the other areas. And you can surfing in internet and internet website. There's a chatbot on the right of the bottom. And what can I help you with? It says. My presentation is now over, but I present how the useful tools, AI tools for teachers and the students. I want to present the 10 programs and with ChatGPT, if you want.
We want everything.
Okay. Yes, this is sharing. You see my, yes, okay. Where is my, okay. AI in the classroom, 10 tools for teachers and the students you can use. What is an AI? As we just give any information about AI, but I want to give some information. AI tool, 10 AI tools for the classroom. What is a ChatGPT? 20 ways to use ChatGPT in the classroom for teachers and the students. We just said artificial intelligence refers to able to do computer or machine to perform tasks that would normally require human intelligence, such as learning, problem solving, decision making, and more. But I want to present 10 AI tools for the classroom. Study more efficiently with Anki. Anki is a program, a software. Intelligence, the flashcard. Anki smart flashcard system has been around for a while, but it's still effective. You can use the Anki. Generate new content ideas with Magic Write in Canva Docs. We can preparing brochures with Canva. But you can write in a Canva Docs. Magic Write is a copywriting system built into Canva Docs. Magic Write helps you get started writing. Just tell it what's on your mind, and it will create a starting point for you. Third of all, summarize and paraphrase text with Quillbot. Quillbot will help you paraphrase or rewrite text. It's AI tools.
To avoid plagiarism.
Yes. Yes. Maybe. Pass some text into the paraphrase and ask to rephrase the text. You can use this. And the practice presentation with PowerPoint Speaker Coach. It's very useful. You can use it in your classroom and your presentation. Remove background from videos with Canva Video. Canva Docs, it's very useful, I think, and you can use very good things and create some good new activities. Canva Video's background remover allows you remove the background of any video with just the click of the button. No green screen, no problem. With these tools, you can transport yourselves or your students anywhere in or out of this world. Sixth, convert words a picture with text to image magic tool in Canva. Canva is very useful software in AI. Canva's new text to image magic tools made searching for the perfect image way easier to use the Canva apps. You can use your mobile phone. Seventh, convert text in a doc, PDF, web page, or book to the speech with Speechify. Speechify is a text-to-speech tool. It will let you turn into the natural sounding voice in Google Chrome, Apple devices, and Android devices. You can use all of them. Beyond its accessibility, it lets you consume content 2 to 3 times faster than reading. Plus, you can read by listening the go on. Speechify, it's convert your document, doc to PDF or web page, convert each other. Record, transcribe your meetings real time on Otter AI. Otter AI transcribe voice into the text. It's very useful if you qualitative research method, use the qualitative research and your reports recording, you can transcribe your meeting with this software. And I think the best AI tools, I think the Grammarly, I use very efficiently. It's very help the writing essay or the document. He says to me, you are a mistake-free writing, and you can fix it, this sentences, etc. And
A few years ago, it was advertised on my computer very often. Grammarly.
Yes, Grammarly. It's the AI, I think. AI into the merge our daily lives, I think. But it's useful, very good. Grammarly, I prefer you can use it very efficiently. Remove image background with Adobe Express. Adobe Express is very effectively programmed. You can use them. And that's the tens of tools, AI tools for the classroom. You can use this. If you want to, I will share this document, and you can downloading software, and you can use your computer or mobile phone, as you know. And what is ChatGPT? It's the main idea, main phrase, main theme of the AI. ChatGPT is very popular now. And the ChatGPT, artificial intelligence chatbot, and it uses ChatGPT 3, but ChatGPT 4 technologies to let users talk to the AI about practically anything. ChatGPT 3 and the ChatGPT 3.5 is free. You can sign in openai.com and signing your email addresses, and you can use ChatGPT 3 and the ChatGPT 3.5. But ChatGPT 4 is the price, maybe $20 per month. You can use, but other way, you can use ChatGPT, same ChatGPT 4. You can use Microsoft AI tools, Bing. Bing is the free, and it's AI tools, and like a ChatGPT 4.
Is there any great difference between GPT-4 and GPT-3, free or in charge?
GPT-4, it's very good. Very, very good.
And the third variant is simpler.
Yes, but ChatGPT-4, it's very enormous and very growing up. It's well, how can I say? You can ChatGPT-4 recognize your handwriting. Yes, but the ChatGPT 3 or 3.5 not recognizing.
Okay.
It's very, I think, dangerous, but good things. I don't know. ChatGPT, as we know, it will write your lesson plan. It will even do students' homework. Just I say, you can log in openai.com/chat diye ChatGPT ile with ChatGPT you can chatting with the AI. 20 ways to ChatGPT in classroom. It's very important. You can use this if you want to use this. I often use the Bing, Microsoft AI tools, because ChatGPT-4 is priced $20. I don't want to pay
this money.
Yes, this money. But Bing, Microsoft AI tools, Bing, you know, you can download the Bing your mobile phone, and you can chatting with AI tools, and Bing as like a ChatGPT-4. First of all, use it a more complex, nuanced source of information than Google. During the conversation with the students and in class discussion, we can ask ChatGPT and other tools like it to provide us the information we need to drive conversation forward. The bot's response isn't the first and the last word in the conversation. Use it to provide student access lots of good example. ChatGPT or OpenAI, artificial intelligence, better than Google. You can searching some topic in the Google, but you can answer a lot of things and tons information with ChatGPT and the OpenAI. Use it provides students access to lots of good examples. Artificial intelligence can give students unlimited good examples. Not that I didn't say great examples, but good. Ask it for an essay about certain topic. You can it writes for you. It writes for you an essay. What if you want a topic? Then ask you for a slide, a different version, specific something you would like to see. When it's time for the students to create something of their own, much like an artist or musician, the students will draw from examples they have seen. Use it, remix student.
May I say? So, some maybe 10 years ago, there was no mentioning about, no, I didn't hear about artificial intelligence a lot, much, but we use Google as the search machine. And so we were together with my colleagues and we changed the keywords for searching several times. And we did it so many times that Google asked, what do you want to find? Was it artificial intelligence as well?
But artificial intelligence better than Google. You can believe it. As you said 10 years ago, just Google or Yahoo or the Microsoft and this is the searching area, and we can search any topics. These search robots, but now artificial intelligence is very that way, and by the way, annoying but useful.
So we are to have the balance, to find the balance between
Yes,
useful and harmful things.
yes, thank you. Yes, it's very true. We can use the balance, especially the teachers and
especially for students.
Especially, yes, but we know artificial intelligence for useful and functionality sides, but harmful and bad things we can against to it, I think, for the teacher. Then ask it for definition on variety levels. Variety levels, you can, last week, I chatted with ChatGPT 3.5. I asked what is the derivative? And it asked, it said to me, derivative is a blah, 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 mathematical definition. And can you describe, can you definite derivative for 8 years old child? And it said to me, 8 years old child doesn't understand derivative. It's very interesting. Derivative because the very hard topics in the mathematics. And okay, I said the integral you can define, and what is the integral for the 8 years old child. He said, it said to me, 8 years old child doesn't understand integral. It's very dangerous, I think. 5, ask it for feedback for students' work. ChatGPT or similar tool, I said, can be another source of feedback. When students finish written work, they can copy paste their work into ChatGPT and ask how they can improve their writing. But students can do their homework. Okay, they can, but Turnitin, as you know, plagiarism tools, Turnitin is catching the AI. And be careful for the students, I said. You can use your homework with ChatGPT, but your teacher can catch with Turnitin this your homework, because my colleagues exams gives the exam scores, mathematics scores. He said surprising and said to me, the students did their homework with ChatGPT and the 0 scores. He catches.
Okay.
Okay. Ask it to do some teachers task for you. Ask ChatGPT or similar tools to write some lesson plans for you. Add to the think pair share thinking routine. Ask it to do some teachers task for you. Debate the bots. The idea is let students ChatGPT or similar to student takes side of the debate. Ask the bot for advice. Interesting. Use the summarized task and use it for insight to big, difficult to solve problems. And they ask how to solve world hunger. It answers blah, 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 5 topics. Ask ChatGPT to write your lesson plan, anticipate the response you'd expect from AI, take several responses and make better product, create personalized learning experience, 16, provide tutoring or coaching, response from ChatGPT, how can I be used to be help the teacher in the classroom? We write them, and AI can be used to provide on one-on-one tutoring or coaching to students, it said to us. Generate prompts to question, facilities discussion. You can generate good prompts for the ChatGPT. It gives you very good and meaningful and organized information. If you want, I can share how generate prompts for ChatGPT books. If you want to, I will share you. Provide information and question and supplement in-person instruction. Yes, my presentation, it's over for ChatGPT AI tools and AI in education.
So first
Yes.
of all, if you are ready to share us some links, maybe to some materials, we shall be very thankful. It is really very interesting, because it is every day that we meet some aspects of AI.
Yes.
And it is just, it seems to me, it is forever in our life. And some tools can be really very useful. So
Yes.
they make our daily routine, work with papers especially, much easier. But if it is not cheating, so the balance is the key word to
Yes.
find the reasonable balance between using it as a tool and using it as the substitute for students and their creative work, their just work, because mathematics can be mastered, it seems to me, without doing the same things many times.
Yes.
And if every time GPT chat artificial intelligence will work instead of you, so artificial intelligence remains the artificial tool and you remain a stupid student, it seems to me. Ой. И куда пропал? Ramazan, where are you?
I think that must be our university's internet. We have some connection problems.
The main person in our meeting has disappeared. I see. Так, наші студенти, цікава вам ця тема?
Yes, it was very interesting, because we have heard about artificial intelligence, but what is it, how to do it, how to work with it? It was very awesome and useful for us.
Ramazan has returned. Where are you, Ramazan? Where are you? AI
is kicking me out.
artificial intelligence didn't help you much. It
Yes.
decided it decided that you are an extra person here and just
Yes.
you vanish. So it is really great. Maybe are you ready to answer our questions? Maybe students have questions.
Okay.
Several minutes. Okay,
Okay.
Vika, are you here? Victoria, Victoria Nalivayko,
Yes,
are
I'm
you here?
here. Yeah.
Hi.
You're here. So can you share? Oh, by the way, it is a very familiar room for me. Very nice to see you here.
Okay.
So can you share maybe your experience of using, or maybe you have heard something about using that GPT chat at that University of Turkey? You are still there.
In my university.
No. I asked Victoria about
Okay,
the
Victoria.
university. Victoria, can you?
Okay.
As you know, or maybe someone doesn't know, so I'm now for Erasmus program in Turkey in university, and they started to use different AI detectors that can check if your work, your home task was written by ChatGPT or similar
Tool.
bots.
Mhm.
So I have such a question. Do you think that modern AI detectors can really check that it was written by ChatGPT? Or maybe professors, teachers should mostly believe, for example, Turnitin that they use for most years?
You can do your homework with ChatGPT, as I know, but the professor or teachers can catch your Turnitin. Do you know Turnitin? The plagiarism tools. By the way, the teachers useful using Turnitin and catching your doing anything about AI. My colleagues catching some students. If you want to see them, can I ask Gurjan? My colleague's here, and he said something about the ChatGPT and catching his students. My colleagues here. Gurjan is the mathematician, like me.
Hi, my name is Gürcan.
Hello.
Ramazan is my colleague. We are working together in this department. I'm giving courses about mathematical modeling, the usage of mathematical modeling in educational contexts, especially in mathematics education. And after giving my courses, there's a midterm about this
Midterm exam.
about this course, and I ask my students the usage of mathematical modeling in educational contexts in the midterm, and some of the answers were very fluent, very perfect, very exact, with with its commas, points. They were very exact, and I know my students. They cannot do that. They cannot do that.
No Turnitin is necessary.
Yeah, they don't have this talent to write these statements, to write these sentences. And I thought that there's a problem here. Then ask the question to ChatGPT, then I see the same questions, the same answers. Sorry. The answers were very exact, fluent, and perfect.
That's very correct, I think.
You can easily catch them if they use ChatGPT. See you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you too. It seems to me that it is mostly because professors know their students well and know their abilities, how they can answer. It seems to me that even good teachers can check if the student used something or not, and without any program.
because the teachers, professors knows their students' talents. As my colleague says, there's a good things, but my students can't write the statement, and there's a mistake, and he catches the mistakes, I think.
So any other questions to our speaker? Ira, welcome.
Yes, you have mentioned about facial recognition.
Yes.
What do you think? Are we losing ability to read people's emotions and empathy by using artificial intelligence?
Intelligence.
Now, in China, I mentioned the facial recognition, especially in China, courier companies, educational companies. Now, especially in London, Chinese towns, Chinese some cities, all over the cities, a lot of cameras and recognize your facial emotion and activities. You can use Face ID with iPhone or Google Android mobile phone. It's very, I think, annoying. But now testing areas in education, facial recognition. By the way, facial recognition has a risk, privacy and the security risk in especially school and the university, I think.
Thank you very much for your answer.
Any other questions, Katya?
No, but for now, maybe no. But I mentioned the United States educational departments write a report, and they said firmly rejected the AI couldn't replace the teacher, but for now. But for now or the future, in my opinion, the teacher is a teacher in the education, because, as we know, the online education system is it's not good, because the eye contact, body language, and this is very important in education, and your emotion, your behavior, it's very important things in education, you know, and you touching your students and the teachers touching their students and said, how are you? Is there a problem? Said, and the eye contact, it's very important. And now I want to presentation the face-to-face. I want to maybe future Gamze and I will come and visit your university. We present face-to-face, because interaction, body language, eye contact is very important now. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, it's very important. Teacher is a teacher.
We read at our practical course of English, we read the story by Isaac Asimov, a science fiction writer, which was written some decades ago about the possibility of having a mechanical teacher, no, artificial intelligence, mechanical teacher. And the story is titled The Fun They Had, because communication is mentioned, a real teacher, a human being communicating between students and communicating between everyone. And it is much more important than just facts, knowledge, information.
And sharing emotion each other. It's, I think, very good sense. Emotion, it's very important. I think.
And emotional intelligence is developed in communicating, not in artificial things. Artificial, the main word in this word combination, the key word is artificial intelligence, but artificial is not always good, maybe except artificial teeth. When your mouth is empty, then it is good. All the other things are not so good.
Okay. Thank you, Vera, for your sharing.
It was my pleasure to participate. Any other questions? Maybe we shall have to finish that.
Okay, there's no problem. In 1 hour.
Students, have we questions? Є питання ще у когось? Коментарі, подяка. No?
Thank you very much. It was pleasure for everybody to be here with you, and thank you for sharing your thoughts, ideas, and information. Thank you very much.
Sincere emotions.
Emotions,
Really
yes.
great.
Feedback.
It was really great to see you and to hear you. And so many hearts you have.
Yes, but I'm pleasure to meet you, and I'm very pleasure to presentation my about AI in education and the teacher candidates and my colleagues Vera. Nice to meet you to you. And if you want, we can contact again. And
Of course, we will do it.
maybe next time, Gamze, my colleague's English language teacher.
Okay, with pleasure.
Thank you so much.
If you want any question about any presentation about education, presentation with education, we can help you, and it's pleasure to us, I think. Thank you very much.
We'll be thankful. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. See you. Vera, I will share my